Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto. Please do subscribe to the channel and make sure you get the notifications set on all. And can you just like this video even before you start? You're going to like it, so just like it now. Okay, so last night I was making a video for the Stonksy channel. And while I was making the video, I was talking about this parallel channel that I'd spotted there that I thought might break out. And indeed, while I was making the video, the channel did break out. Okay. Now the 15-minute time frame with Stonksy is actually showing a no trade zone at the moment. It was showing it as being bearish until about 3 o'clock this morning, and since then it's been in a no trade zone. Now what I did was I made the video to show that Stonksy isn't always right, and in fact this is a good example of when it wasn't right, because if you'd have gone in at the start of the signal, which was just there, and you would have come out at the very end of the signal, that would have been a 0.87% loss you would have made if you'd have been short. Now what I did in the video was I took profit a couple of times along the way, and then I set a stop loss in profit because I wasn't sure what was going to happen, and it did indeed make a 10% profit. I'll show you the video now because it's probably worth watching it to see exactly what happened. So here we go. So in my first video I did for the Stonksy channel, I was looking at this level here of when the Stonksy indicator crossed from a green background to a red background on the 15 minutes. For your information, this is BTC USD perpetual with ByBit as a data source. And what I was saying was, if you'd missed this point here of entry, which is around about 67,440, then you could set a limit order at that price, and you could have got this wick here, and you could have traded it down here. And also you could have entered at like 4:30 this afternoon, and you would have got in as well. You'd have panicked a little bit as the price went up, but then you would have opportunities here where you could have taken profit. Also, we had another opportunity a little while ago, and I did indeed set another limit order there, so that one should be in profit as well. So on ByBit here, it's not huge, but it is currently 6.21% in profit, or $6.21 US. The size of this account is about $102 for your information. Now what I need to know is how much can I trust this dump, because it's not looking that dumpy to me. Well, I can look on the 1 minute and the 3 minute time frames, and you can see here these are both on red backgrounds. That's good, but realistically, what are we looking at here? You see that there could be some sort of parallel channel that might break out to the upside. I think for now the safest thing to do would be to set a stop loss at pretty much break even, maybe a little bit in profit. So let's just put it like 67,380, 67,380. So there's the stop loss. So this now is a risk-free trade. We can't lose money, but obviously we'd like to make as much as possible. So all the time I'm looking for things like, will that low break that low? And indeed it just has. So that's looking good. And it looks like we're in for quite a nice dump here. The 1 minute and the 3 minute are looking great. The 50 minute is looking good as well. So now what you want to see that go below that level there, like 66,640. So how's my trade doing? Not bad, 24.44%. That's $21 in profit. What I will do though is I'm going to pull my stop loss down a bit. So now I want to get an idea if that was a bounce or not. So I can look at the 1 minute again. Now that has got a bit of a green background there. Let's let that candle close. In 3, 2, 1. Went red. Good. Okay, we've got a green one for this minute though. Okay, so what happened there was I got distracted and the price came up and the price hit my stop loss. But that's fine because it made 10%. And the point of that video was to show you that Stonksy isn't always right. You can't just like stick to one time frame and assume that's going to be 100% correct every time, because in fact, you know, that one it wasn't. That said though, the 15-minute time frame has been absolutely amazing in the past. So, you know, any losses you would have made would have been completely negated by some of the amazing gains you could have made, like this one here. Like taking a long from here to there would have been a 7.69% increase. So do that with something like 10x leverage and you're talking like a 70% increase. And, you know, that would have more than made up for any tiny loss you might have made in that last one. But having said that, I actually took profit 3 times from my short in that period, and I made a 10% profit anyway. So like any indicator, you have to be sensible with it and, you know, not just rely on it 100%. But if you did rely on it 100%, I still think you'd be okay if you stuck to the higher time frames like the 15-minute and the 1 hour. Anyway, so at the moment it's saying don't trade, which is interesting because there might be a lot of people FOMOing into this pump right now and thinking like, that's it, we're going to go to the moon. At the moment, on the 15-minute time frame, Stonksy isn't saying so. On the 1 hour, it has been saying so for nearly a week now. And how right has that been? That's been fantastic, hasn't it? So my eyes at the moment are on the 15-minute time frame, and I'm waiting for a green background. Or I'm waiting for a red background, which could signify something like a drop down to something like easily 60k. Imagine that, an 8k drop. Imagine how much money you could make doing a short there. Now, I have got a referral link for Stonksy, and I do get a little kickback from it. It's not huge, and so far only 6 people have used the link and nobody's bought it through my link. Now, I did say yesterday that I will do a giveaway to a random person in the first 100 people who buy Stonksy through my link. And at the moment, what I've got in my head is something like $500. But if I'm in a good mood, I might make it 1,000. If you want to be involved with that, then get Stonksy by going to savewith.crypto.org/Stonksy. I'll leave a link in the description as well, so please do go and check that out. If you are trading on BitGet, by the way, do remember to come over to the rewards hub every day and claim your daily points, okay? Because I always forget. And if you collect these points, you can swap them for money, so that's free money. So if you want to use BitGet, go to savewithcrypto.org/BitGet, and you can get up to a $30,000 trading bonus when you use my link. If you don't use my link, I think you get like 5,000 maximum. So it's 6 times better with my link. If you like the sound of that, please do give the video a like. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've got the notification bell turned on. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Do remember to like the video, of course. And above all, tell your friends.